Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Bobby Brado. I'm reporting the news. Thanks so much for joining us, folks. Join our Discord if you haven't yet. And I'm being told immediate Fs. I'm getting immediate Fs. That's fine. I'm just going to ignore it.
Gas tank. It's full. That's how much the. Just start keeping the show.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Bobby Brado. I'm reporting the news. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to go to a few different locations, and I'm going to report on what's happening there. Midway through, we'll hear from the normal news person behind the desk. They'll break stories submitted by you, the viewers in the Discord, based on the images you submit. So go ahead and join the Discord. And then there's a bunch of sound alerts that you can have go off throughout the show. When we hit our sub goal, which we already got 6 of 20 of, we will go to Street Takes, which is our cool Gen Z reporter on the street. We'll be talking to people about more of a human interest piece. Now I'm going to do the things where I say everyone's name in the chat. Bug with a Gat, Good Starfish, Logan the Brogan, Artsy James, Mokoy F4F, Robman 1978, Gagent 47, Pants O'Clock, Awesome Sauce, Pommy Tall, Bobby Cuomo. That would be cool. That'd be a good one. And the rest. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get into it. What's the first location we're going to tonight? Where should we go first? Let's see. Hello. Hi, everyone. Let's see. What will be our first location of the night?
Just a single location.
I think it's a delay, so I think they're now just hearing me say hello for the first time.
That means they're 5 minutes behind.
Yeah. In about 5 minutes, we'll get a bunch of suggestions for locations. Oh, now they're all saying hi. Yeah, we're tracking where you all are. You're at the names now. Okay, here we go. Olive Garden, Gun Show, Ren Fair, Ballet, the Now York Theater Company. I think we got to do that one, right?
Sure. Now
York Theater Company. You know, this town has a lot of art and culture. And I think we should go over to the local theater and check in on what's going. There's some new production going on there. I'd love to see what's going on. I love the arts and culture. I think it's so important to a society to do that type of stuff, not just all the science or whatever. So,
what?
You know, you also do the other stuff. You just drive the car.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and go to our first location, the Now York Theater Company. We'll see you soon. Nice. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. I'm here at the Now York Theater, and I want to share a quote. Theater and the arts are sensational. Sometimes they are the only way for a child to express themselves to the world. Theater gives us the ability to see who we are. We cannot defund the arts in America. That's Henry Winkler. And I agree with that sentiment. I'm excited to be here. Unfortunately, it seems there's no one. It's nearly deserted in here right now. But don't worry, I do have some excited people here who want to speak to the news. They could be talking about their belief in the theater. Maybe they don't like the theater. Maybe they work for it. So many different opportunities. Let's meet someone. Hello.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
Sure, go ahead and state your name.
Hello, I'm Dexter Pointbuster.
Dexter Pointbuster.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for having me. I'm selling Yoriks over here. I got your Yoriks. Who needs a Yorik?
You're selling Yoriks, yes.
That's right. Anyone who need a new skull for their performances as Hamlet? Is it Hamlet? Hamlish?
Yes, Hamlet.
Get
Hamlet.
your Yoriks over here. I got skulls for you to use.
That's right, folks. A lot of people think the actors on stage are the only ones who would get to have monologues and soliloquies, but no. We're opening it up to everyone. You can be in the audience, grab a skull, and make some kind of beautiful monologue, thanks to old Dexter here. Dexter, how's business?
Oh, business is good. Everyone's becoming a theater major these days. It's fantastic. The diners are filling up. You can't get into a Denny's at 3 a.m. no more. There's just too many theater companies going there to have a good time and celebrate the arts together.
And a lot of people say that's a recession indicator, but I disagree. I think it's an exciting development in our country. Now,
it's true. You can't really leave your car parked anywhere from 2 to 6 a.m., so you gotta go somewhere.
Ain't that the truth? Now, Dexter, I want to ask, you've been getting some flack from the theater union who say instead of listening to the play and enjoying it, you now have just a bunch of disparate monologues happening all in the same room at the same time. What say to you to that union?
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't dissonance beautiful? Doesn't that say something about the art that we've put so much time and effort to making just like one thing to focus on? But what if there was 7 Hamlets going on around you also? Doesn't that teach you that about empathy and how maybe someone around you might be their own Hamlet in their own play? Oh, Jesus.
You dropped a Yorick.
Yeah.
Now, you're saying it teaches you about empathy by creating some sort of 4D theater experience. I have that right?
That's absolutely correct. You never know when there's another Hamlet near you. Someone might be going through it. Their dad might be the former Prince of Denmark? Did I get that right?
I believe that is what Hamlet's about.
I mostly watch NYPD Blue.
Fascinating. Well, I have to ask you, do you have any theater aspirations of your own, or are you merely here as a business venture?
I'm a patron of the arts, but I don't think I got it in me necessarily. No, this is also just kind of a fortuitous enterprise that I'm doing because my grandpa's morgue is shutting down.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got what do you call it? Like, supply and demand? The supply is up, people. I got Yorks for days.
We're here with Dexter, who has robbed his grandfather's morgue and gotten a bunch of skulls that he's now distributing to the theater community.
I was bequeathed, okay? I earned these skulls because I was a good boy.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair. I'm not going to push back on that, though I do understand you're involved in a series of lawsuits from people's families who were given a body but no skull.
Huh? Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Shit, sorry.
That's fine.
I was too busy thinking about a jingle for my business of selling Yoriks.
Okay, well, let's hear it, Dexter. Come on. Now, I don't want to give free publicity, but come on, let's hear it.
I didn't think of anything. I was
trying to?
I was trying to think of things to base it off of, maybe. I don't know.
Dexter, I'm struggling to believe you don't have the theatrical bug in you because you're talking about how theater is for everyone, that anyone in the audience can do it. So come on now, there must be something that you have within you here.
I feel something rising through my body. Don't tell me not to buy some skulls at this theater program. I am gonna do my own Hamlet in the audience. You can't stop me, mother. And then I'm gonna do the theater play myself, and I'll feel emboldened, something like that.
Great.
That was off the top. That was off the top.
I think that was fantastic. I think that's a workable slogan for your business. I think you can go around saying that. Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you.
Now I have to ask, you're at this theater a lot. What do you think of the state of theater today? How do you think it's going?
Well, it's been, I don't know. I'm seeing there's a lot of like passionate nerds, but it's niche maybe again suddenly. That's what I'm noticing. The people who'd buy my skulls, at least, is a loud minority.
Now I don't.
And I love loud minorities.
Okay, we can give it up for that.
You almost dropped. Oh.
Now, you said it's a little niche. You said there's like a little, not as many people around. Do you think it's because you're distributing human skulls to the audience members? Does anyone get, and you've dropped another Yorick, Does anyone get nervous and scared when you go up to them and say, I have a skull, do you want to buy my skull? Do they go, where'd you get that? Things like that?
Yeah, but it's mostly because I approach people who are wearing their AirPods and they can't hear me as I'm coming up on them.
So people are wearing, a trend we're noticing here at the theater, folks, people are wearing their AirPods during productions of Hamlet.
What's that about also, by the way? How rude. There are people trying to do the show for you. You paid for this.
That's right, but it's not rude to be doing your own soliloquy while Hamlet is happening.
Now, hold on. It's a become separate thing. It's a separate thing. It's an immersive theater experience. I got the law by my side on that one.
That makes sense to me. Dexter, thank you so much for speaking to me today. Is there anything else you want to tell the people at home?
Yes, my son Camden. Come home. I don't care what you did, who you killed, who you did it with, where the bodies are, where you've been for the last 7 years. I miss you. I love you, and we gotta get the team back together.
Now, you're saying you don't relate to Hamlet in any way, but you do have a son that has killed, which feels very much in line with the plot of Hamlet, to my understanding of it.
Is that relevant?
That's extremely relevant.
You should check it out.
Did he kill in some sort of power battle for any sort of local family business, maybe?
Yeah, he was trying to be the leader of their breakdancing group.
Okay. Well, that's not exactly a one-to-one with Hamlet.
I think I want to check out this Hamlet thing. It sounds awesome. I just know I got these skulls, and everyone needs a skull for when they're doing their Hamlet Yorick kind of thing.
All right. Well, Dexter, thank you so much for speaking to us.
I think this guy was on Cheers also.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe you should charge more for that one.
Maybe I should. I should. Yoriks, get your Yoriks over here.
That was Dexter. He's selling Yoriks here at the local theater, and you don't need to be a union actor to perform at this theater, and I have no opinion about that. Well, we have 2 sub-stories here submitted by our viewers, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay. Local news reporter found on several hit lists. Uh-oh, I hope I'm not that local news reporter. And now we've got another one here, and I've done nothing, and I'm now there's a sight on me. I can sense there's a sight on me. I feel like this is a misunderstanding. I just want to say I'm a very mild-mannered man. I don't really get into any nefarious activity. I had a journalism internship. Okay. There is no graphite reported in the Trader Joe's next to your ex-wife, according to Novelty Shirt. Now, give me like 2 minutes with this. There is no graphite reported in the Trader Joe's next to your ex-wife, according to a Novelty Shirt. Let me break this down. So there's a Novelty Shirt on it, and there's no graphite. That's ink, lead, pen.
Oh, I didn't think that far.
There's no graphite reported in the Trader Joe's next to your ex-wife.
It's like, what is this Novelty Shirt? What does it say?
I think I'm doing something where I'm trying to find an answer that isn't there. I think I'm searching for an answer that's not there. I think I'm assuming there's a pun out there for me to discover, but there isn't. And so I'm going to let it go. But thank you so much to our...
He's wearing a pencil skirt.
There's no graphite.
It was like an A to C.
It's like
pun.
That's the longest reach I could have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone in the chat, guess what you think that pun could have maybe been. Say what you think the Novelty Shirt. Okay, and we've got another story just coming in now. Update. Quote, passionate nerds rebranded as degenerate terrorists by Trump. Twitch taken mostly off air. Well, thank you so much for leaving us on the air. I don't know why we're the ones who get to stay. That worries me a little bit in terms of what we're doing to the world. But I'm just going to say, thank you so much for letting us stay. I will never speak back to authority. Okay. We've got another person here who wants to speak to the news. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Dr. Wolf Finchlag.
Dr. Wolf Finchlag. Come over here, Doctor. Dr. Wolf Finchlag, thank you so much for speaking to the news. I understand you have something very important you want to say.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking that maybe there's something in there like, oh, I was going to give your ex-wife mine pencil tip, but I decided she was grosser.
Oh, now talk me through that one. I was going to give your wife mine pencil tip, but I decided, wait, finish it for me?
Yeah, so if the pencil tip is obviously in reference to my penis.
Uh-huh.
And say the grosser is because your ex-wife was gross because you have bad taste in women.
Right, but then grosser is like because Trader Joe's
because Trader Joe's is a grocer.
You know what? That's better than anything I ever could have come up with, so I'm going to run with it. Thank you, Doctor. But, Doctor, before we got that breaking news...
Right, you distracted me with
Yes.
that story. I do need your blood.
Oh, okay. Listen, I'm supposed to say objective and neutral and not jump into things. Why exactly do you need my blood?
Oh, it doesn't have to be your blood. I need the blood as fast as I can get it.
Okay, right. We're here with the doctor who is soliciting needed blood donations, and you mentioned this is for a very important cause. Do you want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so if you are coming to see Hamlet tonight or in the future and you do want to see the actor whose name is Stephen Helm.
Stephen Helm.
Yeah, if you're excited to see him in Hamlet, okay. Long story short, I was wondering if I could make, the most perfect actor.
We have a Dr. Frankenstein situation on our hands, I think, where you're trying to create Frankenstein's actor. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, so the main difference between the two of us then would be that Dr. Frankenstein took a bunch of corpses and turns them into life. Whereas I have taken most of the living cast of Hamlet and unfortunately currently only have corpses.
Okay, so you've killed I'm here with a doctor who has accidentally killed the entire cast of Hamlet in an effort to create one mega actor
One perfect actor who could do the whole show.
Who could do the entire show. And it's a thing where, like, they turn their body in different directions and they're different characters? Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's sort of like the classic vaudeville thing, except 17 different angles.
Oh my god. So it's like, you have to be so precise with all the different wardrobes where it's...
Yeah, of course, but this is something that the one perfect actor could pull off.
Wow, that makes sense. Thank you for the raid, Alice Wetterlin. Okay, I have to ask, though, what went wrong? Because it does sound like you have a pile of actors' corpses back there right now.
Okay, so... so what went wrong? First, what went wrong is, I guess... have you ever had... imagine you have 8 pizzas.
Okay.
8 pizzas, each cut into 8 slices, and then you could take 1 slice from each pizza and you could make 8 superior pizzas of all topping types.
Right, where you're getting the best slice from each pizza and putting it together. Okay.
Yes. So I was thinking perhaps I can just do that with man.
Okay.
Just sort of radially symmetrical cuts and just swap out the slices. The body does not work like the pizza.
Yes, and I guess you discovered in this analogy, imagine the pizza had a bunch of veins connecting all the slices, and if you cut them, you
just as much as a surprise to me as it was to you.
Yes, well, I'm shocked that's a surprise to you because you're a doctor. You're supposed to know that type of stuff. But
a doctor of dramaturgical studies.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in the right place. Now, I've noticed you have a severed hand in your pocket right now.
Yeah.
Who were they playing in Hamlet?
Oh, this was Ophelia.
Wow! Oh, bummer. Huge bummer. So, we're here. We're speaking to this doctor who unfortunately has murdered the entire cast of Hamlet. I guess murder's a strong word because there's still a chance you can revive them and bring them back to life.
Honestly, I don't think so.
Okay, you're giving up immediately?
I should have given up before I even started, I'm realizing.
Well, that is absolutely true, but sort of now we are where we are. Do you have any plan to try to revive them? I'm not super familiar with the Frankenstein lore, but surely there's something where you'd use electricity, maybe?
The only version of Frankenstein I've seen is the Scooby-Doo one.
Me too, actually. Oh, hang on, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call right now. Stay with me here, doctor. Hi, Bobby Brado. I'm on the news right now, so what's up?
Bobby, hey, great seeing you back on camera, pal.
Thanks, great to be here.
Yeah, you're kind of missing your close-ups a little bit when the camera moves around.
I don't believe they're supposed to be moving around. I think it's supposed to just be one static medium.
Yeah, well, we're trying for something more, engaging, and so there's a little bit of dimension to the visual language of the news reports these days, so we're going for some close-ups. So when the close-ups come to you, just please try to be on your mark.
Okay, I'll try
Otherwise,
to stick with that.
the interviews have been fantastic. You're doing great. And, do you want to hang out after this, or what?
No, I got to report the news right now. But
Yeah, totally. That's fine. I actually have to go also. I'm actually really busy right now.
Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, apparently I'm missing my close-ups.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so, there's got to be something you can do. You've got to have some grand idea to bring these people back to life, because otherwise, I believe you've killed an entire theater company. And now more than ever, we need theater companies to not be killed in mass.
I mean, I'm racking my brain here. It's the only thing I can think of is... Have you seen Dragon Ball Z?
When I was a child, yeah.
So I'm hoping if we collect all the Dragon Balls, perhaps we can wish the cast back to life.
And do you have any indication that... I'm sorry, I'm going to get my close-up here. And do you have any indication that Dragon Balls exists and are real and was not just created for the purposes of that anime?
I mean, hope?
Okay. Hope is more important than ever these days. Sometimes we don't exactly see the path forward, but it's important to believe there is a path forward. Otherwise, we can't ever discover something new. I don't condemn you for this, Doctor. I think you're on the right track. What about instead of Dragon Balls, you maybe rush them to the nearest hospital and try to get them some sort of life-saving defibrillators or something like that? What is the current state of their bodies? Did you give them one knife wound? What was the situation?
Well, I started, of course, by dividing each one into 17 equal slices.
Right, because you wanted to sew them into one guy. So that makes... And sorry, I gotta see where my close-up is. I don't even have a concept of where this is.
Oh, there we are. There we are.
Okay. Right, so you've cut them up into 17 sort of symmetrical pieces.
Oh, just a little joke.
Thank you. And you've cut them up into 17 symmetrical pieces.
Yes.
Now, could you maybe put them all back into their respective parts of themselves, thus creating 17 individual bodies again?
Okay, the problem was, I knew going in I intended to have a labeling system. I'm very ADHD.
Uh-huh. Who among us?
So, I'm pretty sure I know mostly who is who.
Hey, I think it's worth a try. I think you should go back in there and try to just maybe crudely sew them all back together. And if you get 4 of them wrong, that's not the end of the world.
Right? You could do Hamlet with 4.
You can do Hamlet. I feel like you'd have 13 in that case. Okay. I'm Bobby Brado. I'm speaking with the doctor here who has accidentally, in trying to create a super actor, killed 17 people.
Yeah.
Okay, and where is this one?
But I guess you'll have an audience here?
I can't. Okay. Nowhere near the mic.
Okay, over here?
Yeah.
I guess I would say, people die every day. You know?
This is true.
Honestly, if you think about it, the amount of suffering currently in the world... Does 17 people here or there on the scale tip anything? And if perhaps my endeavors have inspired more than 17 people to pursue their dreams, does it balance out maybe?
Maybe it does. You know, that's a great point. We actually got a story just in. Oh, we've got 2 stories in.
Okay.
One, I heard about a sports physiologist who works for the Houston Rockets who has cut them all up to try to make the tallest guy ever.
Oh.
Where it's going to be mostly the guy's legs and then 1 torso. So it's going to be basically 12 people's legs over and over and over again, and then James Harden on top. I'm yet to hear how that's going to work, but I'm excited at the prospect.
I mean, that would be an insane thing given that James Harden is currently on the 76ers.
Damn. Beaten at my own game. Well, okay.
Oh my god, it worked!
Look out, everyone!
It worked!
Oh my god.
Oh, they're beautiful!
All right, now turn 17 different directions for me real quick. Sophia. Now that's Hamlet. Okay, fully backwards.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, Doctor, I think you might have done it.
No!
Oh my god, they shot the doctor, and I think that was meant for me. Oh, he sacrificed himself for you. Hey, Mega Hamlet, can I call you that?
Not to be. Not
to be? Oh no.
Make me not to be.
Oh, that's so
Please
sad.
make me not to be.
No, Mega Hamlet, you got a show to do, buddy. Matinee's in an hour.
I'm in so much pain.
You shouldn't be. They put you together perfectly.
Look at me! Look at me!
What? So your heart's on your shoulder. There's
Hold
a third
my
hand protruding. Okay.
I'm disgusting my heart.
Oh no. You need that.
My heart.
Okay. I'm here with the Mega Hamlet, a Frankenstein monster created by a doctor in hopes of creating the perfect actor. Well, Mega Hamlet, let's prove their work. Give us a monologue.
Oh no.
You don't need that. That's an extra one. You don't need that one. You can do without that one. No one in Hamlet has 3 arms. You can do without that one. No. Stay with me, Mega Hamlet. Stay with me. That doctor died for you. You can't go out like this.
Please.
Stay with
Kill
me.
me.
No.
To be or not to kill me.
All right.
Kill me,
That didn't
please.
work at all.
Kill me.
I'm not allowed.
You have strong arms. I
I'm
know
not
it.
allowed to. I'm not allowed to affect the story. I'm not allowed to affect the story.
I can't.
Well, unfortunately, that didn't work at all. That was the most mid monologue I've ever heard. A tragedy because we did create the guy. It did work. He was alive. But unfortunately, he sucked at acting. I guess sometimes you need each individual strength. You can't just throw them all together.
Yes, I suppose that's what happens when you dabble in either God or playwright's domains.
Whoa, okay. Hell, let's get right into our next story. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm Newman Capote.
I'm here with Newman Capote, and I'll let you say what your job is. It's not that we all don't know it already.
Of course, I'm one of the premier theater critics in town. I'm coming to this matinee hoping to be wowed by the tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, and I find no examples of the thespian's art, but rather people attempting to upend the entire course of life itself and steal the Promethean fire from heaven.
Wow, that was so smart the way he said all that stuff. That was crazy. I was gonna say like, yeah, they're killing all these people and you don't even get to see the play. You said that so intellectually.
That's sort of the job of a scribe of sorts, is to take the mundane and frame it in a more mellifluous way.
Whoa, mellifluous. I've never even heard that in media before. Wow, okay.
Catch up, honey.
I'm here with the premier critic in town. Mr. Capote?
Yes?
I've got to know, what do you think of this town's theater scene?
I mean, what you've seen today, the absolute abomination, the walking pseudo-homunculus that you have seen astride the boards today is just another example of the dire state of the arts in this town.
Wow, a scathing review for Mr. Capote here.
Yes, no play, no matter how small, no matter how large, from the local Performing Arts Center to the local elementary school's production of Peter Pan, escapes the poison pen of Newman Capote.
That's right. You've been leaving some scathing reviews for those children. You've actually been, some would argue, a little too mean to those kids. That's what we're hearing, at least around town.
I'm sorry, those kids need to grow up.
Wow.
You need a thick skin in this business, honey. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Now, that's fair, but I think, what you said about Wendy, I think maybe crossed the line a little bit. Do you want to tell the people at home what you said about the performance from Wendy in the elementary school production of Peter Pan?
Yes, from moment one, as soon as the curtain rose, I saw a Wendy who should not have picked up the script, but rather should have been put in a burlap bag and drowned at birth.
Right, and I mostly know those words. I mostly know
Once
what
again,
those
another
words.
three-pointer from the pen of Newman Capote.
See, I love when you say stuff like Kobe, that's a three-pointer. That's where I'm with you. That's
As you
where
can see, I'm kind of an A number one sporto.
Yes.
I want to be on the sports beat, but my cursed editor kicked me down to theatrical scribing, only because of who my dad is.
And is your dad the...
Truman Capote.
Oh
yes.
my God, I didn't even notice the similarity till just now.
Yes, I am the result of a one-night affair between my father, Truman Capote, and Marina Navratilova.
Wow! That is so exciting. Well, Mr. Capote, look, we're a local news company. We can bend the rules a little bit here. Do you want to leave your first review for a sporting event?
Oh, I mean, gosh, I've never. Yes, of course, I would love to. What event did you have in mind?
Well, I can check the score of the Knicks game right now if you'd like. And I'm going to do it for real because I actually remembered it's happening.
Yeah, please do. Thank you.
And I'll tell you who's doing well and all that.
Excellent.
Okay, the Knicks are down 8 in the third quarter. Jalen Brunson only has 16 points. Do you have any comment about that?
When the Knickerbockers burst onto the scene, no one expected much from them this year.
True.
But as the phoenix sometimes plucks itself up out of the ashes and goes sailing once again into the firmament, so too is the little team from the Big Apple trying to go all the dang way this year. Here's hoping that their sails can spread out against the eastern wind and they can be blown into shore and into victory.
Wow. And again, if that was a play, I feel like that's a banger 10 out of 10 review. But I think usually with basketball, they want stuff like, this is ridiculous. How is he doing something like that? How the heck does Jalen Brunson think he can lead a championship team with that kind of mentality
Where's
in a
the
clutch
fire?
game?
Where's the punch? Where's the pop? Where's the pizzazz?
I think there's so much fire and punch and pop and pizzazz. How would you criticize Tom Thibodeau's coaching tactics of not using anyone on his bench no matter what the context is in the game?
The arts are all about trust, and no art is more subtle than the art of the basketball. Yes, we need someone with whom we can stride confidently into the unknown, someone who will spread their arms out and tumble backwards into the arms of their fellow man. Mr. Thibodeau lacks the courage, I say, to do just this. And unfortunately, it seems that his team cannot lift him up if he will not do the same to them. Try to find the courage within yourself, Mr. Thibodeau. Reach down deep, down into the very basement of your soul, and face off with whatever dragon lives there and attempt to slay him, so that you can go all the way and win the Silver Basketball Cup this year.
And put PJ Tucker out there for once now.
For the love of God!
Thank you so much. That was incredibly cathartic, Mr. Capote. I gotta ask, your dad.
Yes.
He was a big deal.
Huge deal. Yes, my father, the author of In Cold Blood, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yes, I was seeing him on Carson a lot.
Yes.
Dick Cavett.
Oh, yes.
Is it tough for you that, like, you're talking to me instead of those types of people?
It is a precipitous decline from the hallowed halls of entertainment to go from America's most trusted and humorous voice, Dick Cavett, to whomsoever you are.
I'm Bobby.
Yes, well, it's a pleasure, I'm sure.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, but yeah, so, you know, what happened? How come you're not up there with the big dogs, right? Because you seem so smart.
I try. Let's just say that Father never acknowledged me, and whatever skills I have with the pen, I wrested with my own skills and talents. Daddy never let me study at his knee, so to speak. No journeyman me.
Wow.
No.
And so you're going around looking and talking like you, and people are going, there's no way you're Truman Capote's son? Is that what I'm hearing?
Never comes up. Never comes up, no.
That's unbelievable. Well, listen, I have an expert here, someone who's going to speak to what's going on right now. So let's bring in our expert, and we can hear a little bit more about this topic here. Let's go ahead and meet our exciting expert.
I certainly look forward to this.
Here we go. We've got Alexander Akimov, and the text is totally impossible to read under
I was hoping for Gore Vidal.
You and me both. Wait, stay here, Mr. Capote.
Okay.
We're going to hear from Alexander, who I cannot read what their Chiron says at all, but maybe they will explain it to me.
Yes, I'm the man in charge of the reactor at Chernobyl.
Oh, wow. What are you doing here?
Fine.
Everything's fine?
It's great.
Okay.
I would like to talk about what's going. Where am I?
Into his box.
It's an overlay.
So, you know, we're talking about theater here. I'm actually
Right.
with a great theater critic right now, Mr. Capote.
Shantae.
What's going on in relation to theater, Mr. Akimov?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Everything's fine over here. Kind of waiting for Godot, as it were.
Oh. Now, Mr. Capote has some
Chappelle,
incredible wordplay and metaphor and simile that he's operating with at the drop of a hat, seemingly.
Yes.
You were attempting the same thing there, Mr. Akimov. Could you maybe give me another? Oh, God. So many different elements happening.
No.
And both of you give me 1 second.
Yes, no problem. I can also do. God, what are some voices?
Bobby Brado, live on the news, talking to two different people.
Yep, you gotta silence your phone in the theater, folks.
Hey, Bobby.
What's up?
Hey, there's supposed to be an expert calling in. Just wondering if you,
I'm speaking to them right now. It's a guy who works at a nuclear reactor. Yeah.
Hold on, there's a bit of a delay. I'm not... Oh, wait. Okay, you're talking.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you're talking to the expert right now?
Yeah, Mr. Akimov.
You in a war with Grandpa?
Is he doing it?
It's supposed to be with Akimov. Oh, you're... Okay, yeah. Akimov, yes.
There's a delay, so call me later.
Yeah, so Akimov...
Must be me you're doing a war with Grandpa with.
Is this nuclear physicist doing De Niro right now?
Sounds like it. Okay, I'll call you later. Okay, sorry. I think we need to have a pith off right now, if that's okay. Mr. Capote,
yes.
What do you think about this nuclear physicist?
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll do that.
Okay.
I have to say, if this gentleman here is emblematic of the current state of nuclear energy and our power grid, then I fear for our nation, nay, the world. Just by virtue of the rather catastrophic Samuel Beckett reference that blasted by us a few moments ago.
Oh my God, I thought he was talking about a different catastrophe, but it was literary. What do you have to say to that, Mr. Akimov? I'm also getting some breaking news that something is on fire.
Okay.
Are you getting that?
This guy's gonna get it. Once he's done talking, he's gonna get it.
Well, I certainly hope that nothing else is going on. The reactor melting down, or the breakdown of the walls, or the shattering of the graphite that contains the plutonium rods.
Can I ask you about, so let's say you had a shirt that said, someone was talking about a shirt, it was like, there's graphite at a Trader Joe's.
I'm sorry, someone was talking about a shirt.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Your words
here we go.
Make me want to write, Dear Evan Hansen.
What?
This is nothing to write home about.
Mr. Akimov, I just got breaking news that there's an explosion. Do you know anything about this? There's such a delay.
Yeah, I have a feeling that what we are currently tragically watching is someone perishing slowly of radiation poisoning.
I do feel it. All right, let's get him out of here.
Dying what?
Thank you to Mr. Akimov, who maybe was currently dying.
Why did we call them? Why did someone pay $10 for that guy to appear?
Mr. Capote, thank you so much for speaking to me. I hope that soon you'll get to maybe I can ask you this to go. What's your dream thing to criticize, to do your big scathing critique of?
Oh, as I said, I am sworn to the theater, but I love sporting events, the Coliseum, the combat of body against body. And so what I would like to do is to really write a deep and trenchant analysis of the one sporting event that combines these two arenas. And I think there's a book in here.
Wow.
I think there's a book in here about the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh my God, I would read the hell out of that.
But more specifically, about their erstwhile foils, the Washington Generals.
Oh, imagine the underdog story.
The unloved battling bastards of basketball. Oh God, there should be a Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Oh my God, baseball, Harlem
just imagine?
Globetrotters. Wow, and I think we've discovered something incredible here. Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. Capote.
Enchanté.
The honor was all mine. Is that what that means? Okay, we're about to hit the sub goal here. We'll get those in, but I'm going to speak to one last person here who wanted to talk to us. Then we will be going to Street Takes. But for now, let's get in my final interview. Oh, and we do have a couple news reports here really quick. Let's check these out. Update. Local news reporter tries to find an answer where there is none. Finds himself instead. Local news reporter tries to find an answer where there is none.
I'm late for my show.
Finds himself instead. And again, this must be a case where we're talking about a different local news reporter. I don't understand myself at all. Let's go to another story here. Local reporter, a lot about the local reporters in this town, gets slammed into crater. Experts suggest they've been Yamshud. Leave this on. Leave this up. Local reporter gets slammed into crater. Experts suggest they've been Yamshud.
Think back to your childhood.
Okay.
Back to Yamcha.
This is a Dragon Ball Z thing. I can get that far. I got slammed into a crater. Yamcha is a character in Dragon Ball Z.
Sure this isn't basketball?
I'm pretty sure. All right, we can take this off. That's right, a local reporter, and it couldn't be me because I'm here, got slammed into a crater. People are assuming it's Yamcha, which now that unlocks the idea that Dragon Ball Z exists in our universe, maybe that doctor was onto something in suggesting that wishing for the Mega Actor via the 7 Dragon Balls was actually a feasible solution. Well, it worked out some other way. We never really got into it, but we did meet Frankenstein's Hamlet. The hashtag Multar Moment virus continues to run rampant as the T-virus once did in Raccoon City. Now, that's a Resident Evil reference, I'm being told. I just want to say I was not on the computer a lot as a kid, so a lot of this stuff is just going right past me. I'm trying my best, but here's what I'll say. Keep up the good work. Anything else? Knickerbockers strip naked and jump into open reactor core. Didn't think they'd do that, remarks idiot. Wow, I said that. They credited me as idiot? That was what I said. They credited me as idiot? Not cool. All right, let's meet our final interview subject of this location. Hi, thank you so much for talking to the news. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Waffle.
Hi, Waffle. Waffle, I understand you had something important you wanted the people at home to know about.
Yes, many things. You see, I'm sort of a hyper-intelligent canine, and I have many messages for the human race.
We're speaking with Waffle, a hyper-intelligent canine. I'm talking to people way smarter than me all night tonight, but I'm gonna bear with it. Waffle, what do you want the people to know?
I want the people to know that my tennis ball has been stuck underneath the refrigerator for months now. I cannot reach it. I can touch it, but I am lacking the opposable thumbs with which to grip said ball. I need one of you primate descendants to come and rescue my favored ball from its current prison.
Now, Waffle, usually when we hear there's a super intelligent dog who has an important message for the world, I think we all assumed it was going to be something about humanity, the way we treat people, your awareness of us in a way we don't fathom. It seems that you're here with a personal grievance. You want your ball back.
Yes, obviously.
Okay, now let me ask, and I'm just a news reporter. I don't want to delve into your personal life. Have you talked to your owners about this?
Oh, yes, I've tried.
And what do they say?
They simply mock me. Oh, Waffle wants his ball. Oh, Waffle's ball is stuck beneath the fridge and he cannot get it out. They find such pleasure in my pain, sir.
Wow, you know, and I realize if I see a dog who's desperately after a treat or a snack or something, I might make those kind of remarks, but if the dog looked up at me and spoke to me with the voice you're speaking to me now with, I feel that I would be so terrified I would immediately give in to whatever they want. Why do you think your owners are sort of mistreating you in this way?
Because as hyper-intelligent as I am, my owners are 100-fold mine own cranial capacity. They are the smartest beings in this solar system.
Wow. Can you speak to that a little bit more? Who are they?
They are sort of, in essence, emanating from beyond the pale, a multi-dimensional intelligence that exceeds beyond time or space.
I'm here speaking to Waffle, the smartest dog in the world who's owned by some sort of cloud of knowledge, and that cloud of knowledge is treating them poorly. Now, Waffle, did they make you this hyper-intelligent?
Yes. They found the normal dog was not quite up to their entertainment requirements. And so they plucked me from the streets, and they beamed this hyper-awareness into mine own brain, that they might mock me, as I did soliloquize at them about my bollard plight.
Wow, I understood a lot of that. Now, I'm realizing, too, if your owners are just sort of this disparate space of information, they probably can't physically get your ball out from under the fridge. Thus, why you came to the news to ask. Do I have that right?
No, they can. They simply choose not to.
Ah, that's brutal. That sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that. I wish we could put you up for adoption. However, I got to imagine, must be tough to communicate with the other dogs.
Yes, unfortunately it is. The only people I can communicate with, really, are the fine denizens of Twitch.tv.
Well, that is historically the smartest people in the world are on Twitch.tv, so that does make sense to me. What do you know about them?
awful sorts.
Oh yeah, that also checks out. That definitely checks out. Well, can I ask you something? You're mostly talking to Twitch people, but what's going on with the dogs? Can you tell us something about dogs, what they're thinking, what they're doing, something we can finally be privy to as their owners?
Dogs are really quite kind and loving, and all they want is for you to spend time with them. If you bring a dog into your life, you make it a promise that it will be a part of your life, a part of your family. And if you spend all of your day playing team fight tactics on the couch, leaving your dog to cry alone in the corner, you are one of the worst sorts that your species has to offer.
Wow, we have an exciting development here. I'm going to break this for the first time. Dogs love their owners and want to hang out with them all day. We've got it here. We've got the news. It's out, folks. Dogs love being around their owners and they want to hang out with them all day.
That can't be true.
I'm telling you, I've got it straight from a dog. An actual dog is telling me this. Now, I imagine there's some people probably on Twitch.tv who are watching some esoteric comedy show while their dogs are clearly begging for their attention and approval right now.
Yes.
What can you tell those people?
Take your dog out for a walk. You're not going to miss anything important on this. It'll take you 10 minutes. It'll be good for the dog, better for you. You'll be happier as a result.
I agree that in 1 hour and 13 minutes, you should take your dog out for a nice long walk, spend a lot of time.
Go now!
No, I think...
Turn off Twitch.tv. Go now!
And there you have a sniper trained on you.
What?
You have a sniper trained on you, Waffles. I don't know if this is something you've gotten into with your hyper-intelligence or if this is the CEO of Twitch,
there?
Dan Clancy,
Is it still
who's after
there?
you. It does seem to be gone.
Wait, where did it go?
I'm not sure. Uh-oh. I forgot
Where did
that
it go?
at Waffles' core, they are a dog, and now they're excited about a little red dot.
Yeah, I mean, stop that.
Oh, hang on. We've got someone here. Hello. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Clemens.
Hi, Clemens.
I'm the groundskeeper here at this day theater.
The theater groundskeeper. We're speaking to Clemens, the theater groundskeeper. Thank you so much for coming, Clemens. What brings you here at this time?
Yeah, well, I heard the dog story and it made me cry. Kind of a little emotional thinking about it. I miss my doggies, that's for sure. So I thought...
You can talk to Waffles right now.
Huh?
You can talk to Waffles. They're hyper-intelligent.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Here, come over this way.
You want my help getting your ball?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because I can use my big fork here to help you get your ball.
And are you using that on hay normally?
Yeah, of course, for all the Oklahoma performances.
Ah, right. And that actually makes complete sense. Don't mind me.
Okay, well, if you want to just hop on my back, I'll go ahead and get that ball for you.
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a dog on my back.
a perfect combination, a groundskeeper and a hyper-intelligent dog, sailing off into the sunset together. I wish them well. We've learned something incredible here tonight. Dogs love to be around their owners. So if you're someone who has a dog at home, have them sit on your lap for the remainder of this program, and then in 1 hour and 11 minutes, do whatever the hell you want with them. But for now, we're gonna go to our Gen Z reporter on the street, and we're gonna be talking to some people about something more human interesty. And I'll actually solicit that now. Why don't I do that now? So previous ones we've had are, what are you listening to? Smash or pass with like a celebrity or something. You know what these types of things are. Dogs or cats. Yeah, cat person or dog person's a great example.
Top half hot dog or bottom half hot dog?
Top half hot dog or bottom half hot dog. I know what I'm saying.
What?
Do you want the top half of you to be a hot dog or the bottom half? Do you want to be a mermaid hot dog?
You want to be a hot dog with legs?
Do you have the intelligence of a human?
It depends if you have the human brain or the hot dog
If I
brain.
have a hot dog top half, I think I don't care at all, so I'm okay with that.
Right, and that's why that's my pick.
It's like the sweet embrace of death.
Exactly. But you still can walk around.
Sweet embrace of death, but you can still walk around.
That's the dream. Oh, that's the dream.
Anyway, a movable object or unstoppable force. Yeah, let's keep getting those in. I know we're all riffing on if we would be a... Hey, I'm sorry, what's up?
Hi, sorry, I'm a tourist. You mind if I take a photo here real quick?
I guess that's fine.
Okay,
I'm
great.
soliciting a topic
Cool,
right
cool.
now.
Can you wear this hat for me also?
I'm not really supposed to be in stuff. I mean, okay. Oh, I see what you're doing here. No.
Come on!
Sorry. I'm a celebrity.
Sorry.
Can I tour your house? One day we will have the technology to do that one. One day we will have the technology to do that one. I like tourist or local. Yes, in big cities you never know. Is someone a local or did they just come to town? We're gonna ask people on the street if they're a tourist or a local. And if they're anything like the locals of New York, they're gonna be extremely offended you even suggest that they are not a local and spend about 10 minutes screaming at you about how they are. If they're anything like the locals of New York, they will act like you are in a supermarket and they have a concealed carry and they finally get to use their gun for the first time in their life by screaming at you about how they grew up in New York City. But we're in Now York, so who knows what'll happen. We'll see you soon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Brendan Ube, and I am a Gen Z reporter. And we're gonna ask people on the streets: Are they tourists or local? Local. We gotta fix that. Are they tourists or are they local here to Now York? We're gonna figure them out. Tourist or local. Excuse me, sir. Hey, sorry, I'm doing a little TikTok. I was wondering if you're a tourist or are you local here?
You think I'm a tourist?
You think I'm a fucking tourist? I'm gonna keep doing this video even though what just happened to me. So let's see if we can get anybody else. Hey, sorry. Sorry to bother you. Are you a tourist or are you local?
Well, neither. I'm a hoofer, see?
What?
These educated feet are gonna make it big in this town. Just you wait.
Oh, hey, sorry. Excuse me. Miss, come here. Are you a tourist or are you local? Is that a yes or no?
One more time.
Why is that so cool? Why is that so cool?
Do you not get it?
I don't.
Sandstorm. Oh.
Okay. Excuse me. Hi, are you a tourist here or are you local?
Oh no, I'm Jamiroquai.
Guy just kind of moved out. Oh, you're back. You're back. No, come here.
They should found us.
Come here.
They're after us. I really thought we lost her.
Okay, that is Sandstorm. Still haven't really gotten a single tourist or local person yet, but I'm on the hunt. We're figuring it out. Hi, excuse me, officer. Just wondering if you're a tourist or if you're local.
The hell do you think, pal? I'm a tourist. Can you tell me how to get to the M&M store?
I feel like an idiot.
Good.
Like an idiot. Oh, hey. Excuse me. Are you a tourist or you're local?
I'm Asia.
What?
Sit in this.
I said I'm Asia.
That's like your first name?
No, my name's Clark.
Hello, hi.
What year is it?
It's 2025.
Oh, I overshot.
Are you a time
Is there a
traveler?
university somewhere?
A university? There's a New York University.
Does Columbia University still exist?
Yes.
My lab.
That's one tourist. They're definitely a tourist. All right, who do we got? Oh, hello, hi. I'm asking people if they're tourists or local here to New York.
Well, sir, I ain't on tour, but I ain't exactly lost neither.
Whoa.
So is that? So you're from here, or?
Brother, is anyone ever from anywhere?
Dude. Whoa.
This big old land of ours, I suppose we're all of us strangers in some way. Well, I'll be rambling on down the dusty trail, I guess.
Wait.
What?
I like what you're saying. Like, so
Oh, that
none
ain't
of us
nothing. Just kind of just a little bit of homespun wisdom, I guess.
So none of us are really. The whole question of tourist or local is kind of moot. It's not really. We can't really pick between one or the other.
Yeah, it's sort of what we call out in the frontier a false dichotomy.
Oh, you use those terms out on the frontier?
Sure. Every dang old cattle drive I've been on, sure. You know, the campfire starts blazing and you get to musing on topics philosophic as you're munching on your can of beans or what have you. So, yeah, I suppose, none of us are at home anywheres. Unless anywhere we pitch our tent. Maybe you're local to that little patch of earth. The time that you occupy.
That's so cool.
Wow. Well, thank you.
What's your deal, man?
Yeah, what's your deal? Top hat.
I mean, I'm from here, but I guess now I'm not. I don't know. I was. Hey, hi.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Sorry, I'm just doing this.
Yeah, no, sorry, what's up, man?
I'm just making a dumb video.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you visiting? Are you born here?
Are you asking me if I'm local?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm definitely local to. And that's shoving your ex-wife full of my lead, baby.
Yo! Wait, I just got it!
Hey.
The fuck?
Hey, are you local to the city?
Yes, yeah, I'm a local. I've been here for a long time.
Nice.
Yes, thank you. Showtime!
Hello, my name is Valerie DeLonge, and I am coming at you with today's hottest stories. Up first, the #1 headline trending on every single news site in America.
Oh, yeah. I should have been quicker. I should have been quicker with that.
That's fine. Look, hey, look, are you okay?
I'm okay. I
Yeah.
just feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. It's fine.
You're bleeding
Look.
out your nose, man.
It's my big break. It's my first time getting to be anchor.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine.
Come to work today.
Set it up again. Set it up again.
Yeah, okay. Hi, my name is Valerie DeLonge, and I am here with ENN Breaking News, here to bring you today's top stories. First, the #1 oh, that's right, the #1 headline sweeping.
Hey.
Hey, man, it's okay. It's all right. #1 headline trending on all of the news sites today. Beloved dog Vandersniff has unfortunately passed away. People remember him from his starring role in the first 4 Fast and the Furious franchises, and people have been honoring his memory by leaving little dog biscuits at their local drag race arena. Up next, a headline from the world of sports.
And yeah, you got to give us like so long.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Like,
great.
World of sports, and then you just start talking for like 20 minutes, basically.
How do you feel
Okay.
about that last report you just did?
Yeah, I thought that last report was pretty good. I mean, I'm very sad that he's passed.
It is trash.
Up next, from the world of sports, something that is for sure gonna blow all of your teeny little brains. Is that okay?
That's good. It was good.
Thank you. Beloved former NBA star Shaquille O'Neal has been found guilty of pet endangerment after he tried to turn his cat, Mr. Sniff, into a vigilante, reportedly by dressing him up as various superheroes and throwing him at criminals. Shaq was arrested at the nearest bodega to this studio, in fact, on the intersection of 3rd and Broadway, throwing his cat at a man who he alleges was holding up the bodega as robbery.
Wow.
Whoa.
Of course, the man who was hit by the cat contests this allegation, says he was simply trying to buy himself some Haribos.
Convincing.
And moving on from sports, our next story comes to us from the world of science, which has been taking quite a few hits these days. So I'm glad to see that there's some positive news coming out of that space. That's right. In related feline news, the United States Air Force has announced its first feline pilot, whose name is Pumpernickel. And Pumpernickel apparently has been sent on a secret mission, and which we unfortunately do know was part of the incident with the Houthis that we all learned about from the leaked signal chat. So you heard it here first, folks. Even the cutest little cats can commit war crimes, and I guess that's good news these days.
Aw, that's awesome.
I feel better about the war crimes.
Yeah.
And now,
so bad.
now for something a little lighter. This next story comes to us from the world of entertainment, celebrity gossip news. Everyone, this one's pretty fun. I'm sorry, I misread the teleprompter. This one is pretty fucked. You see, unfortunately, beloved trans ally and actor Pedro Pascal Pedro passed on after being run over by a kitten-driven vehicle. This was an experiment being put on by DARPA in association with Boston Dynamics to see if one of their robot cats could drive, and the answer was an astounding no. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, at least we know. So that's sad. And hopefully more positive news, this next story comes to us from the world of cuisine. I'm very interested to see what this one is. You know, I'm sort of a foodie. I actually got my start in the news as a food Instagrammer. No journalism background. So I'm really excited to see this next story. I was promised at least one good news thing, right? Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, the Kaiju Lord Danthar has taken over Hell's Kitchen, and not so much in the normal Kaiju way, but by running a hostile takeover of every local restaurant in the area with his VC firm Gourmet Incorporated. And unfortunately, every single restaurant in Hell's Kitchen, every local favorite, and even stretching as far as Chinatown, is being turned into a generic American gastropub.
Aww. Brutal.
Yeah, I guess that's good news if you enjoy an $18 burger that you can order medium rare. So
thank God.
This next story comes to us from the world of aquatics. Okay, I love that. This one is surely... oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I'm sad to say, beloved aquatics correspondent Grim Reaper has perished. Well, unfortunately, he found himself in a Christian swimming tournament, and they did successfully exorcise him. We will not be getting his inciting commentary anymore. Yeah. Well,
Even with our new intern, you're crushing.
thanks. This next story, I am very positive, ladies and gentlemen, and anybody else out there, because of course I'm an ally. This next story comes to us from, I'm sorry, I can't. It's sort of a series of indecipherable ancient hieroglyphs.
Yeah,
is that right?
Understand.
Okay. Ondar cansadas, igaronjar tatatando. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me there. Apparently the message has been relayed. That's all I'm hearing. Well, I guess moving on from that,
We got one more here.
okay, and it looks like they saved the best for last. This is a feel-good local story about a couple of children with a lemonade stand that they say might just change the world. I'm excited to see more about this one. Oh, okay.
It works.
Yeah, okay. It looks like that lemonade stand was hostily taken over by Burger King. So, it was nice while it lasted. Unfortunately, the all-devouring maw of the corporatocracy comes for us all. Anyways, this has been ENN News breaking stories, and intern, we have a correspondent for me to send it to, right? Is that no?
What's up?
Am I gonna send it to a correspondent now?
Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Okay, well, that's been it for me here. My name is Valerie DeLange. I don't think I will have this job much longer, but you can follow me on Instagram at lovebites_Valerie.
Can I do one news story?
Yes.
That's me.
Okay. We all know that that's Michael Phelps.
Hi, Bobby Brado. And Bobby Brado here.
That was my bad.
That's all good.
We're trying some new stuff back here.
All right, I like it. I like
Heard of a
it.
Dutch angle?
No, what is it?
Oh, we're about to find out.
All right. I'm curious.
It's when the camera is sort of angled up at the actor to generate kind of a sense of tension and unease.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
The news is crazy now. Everything's changing all the time.
Yeah.
How do you keep up with today's modern society? Who knows? But I'm here to report on it. Bobby Brado, we were just at the theater earlier. Then you got to hear from our Gen Z reporter on the street asking people if they were local or tourists, shattered our perception of what being a local is. Then we heard from Valerie, who told us all this cool stuff, mostly about cats. Now we're going to another, whoa. I want to do this for some reason when that happens.
Yeah,
I don't.
do that.
Okay.
Well, it's because we couldn't figure out how to tilt the camera, so we're just moving the whole car.
Oh, okay. We're grinding on the street right now.
Oh, we're flipping.
We're flipping right now, but I'm fine. I'm staying with it. I'm a serious professional.
The van is upside down.
Well, folks,
Is everyone okay?
we've come to a complete stop because our car's upside down now, but I will get this car turned back around and we will go to a new location. My lower lip look crazy right now. It's really disorienting.
I can't stop looking at it.
Right?
I want to put googly eyes on.
I know, I really do. Okay, let's get him.
And I just wanted to say thank you again for letting me come in and test out directing this segment.
Absolutely, you did a great job flipping the car over.
Thank you.
No.
Upside down.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I think it's...
You gotta go on the
wait,
chin.
that's
on the
kinda
chin, on the
crazy.
chin. There we go.
Right. Thank you.
A
Yeah.
little lower there.
A little higher.
We're breaking stories right there. It is.
There it is. There it is.
Perfect.
Okay. We're breaking stories right now, and I need to get from you another
There
location.
it is. It looks perfect. Do you mind if I put a Sharpie dot on like your neck in 2 spots?
Sure. Just for the bit.
You need one?
I thought I had a
Sure, they all
There it
spilled
is.
out when we
Next to that.
flipped.
There we go.
Okay, so it would go like right
Hey, I just wanna
here.
say thank you again. I know my
Right
creative vision
here.
pulled it out there for news, but I really think it's going to resonate.
I think so
A
too.
little close together, but still.
Cover up the top half of this fencing.
Let's go ahead and get some other locations, and I can't see anything.
That's
but
kind of the point.
Okay, you tell me what they're saying.
This is good.
Now,
Okay.
intro the news.
I'm Bobby Brado. I'm reporting the news in a new way.
Can you hold the mic like
Seeing
right
a
side up?
sandwich shop and seeing a mustache factory.
There you go.
I guess I can hold it.
Oh, a Pokemon Center.
Ooh, the Pokemon
That's
Center
fun.
would be
That's cute.
interesting, but again, would sort of test my knowledge of something I know very little about.
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
locked in now.
It's locked in?
Yeah.
I'm Bobby Brado reporting the news in a new way. They're not ready for me, but I'm ready for them. Where are we going to our next location?
Oh, Cell Games Arena. That's fun.
Cell Games Arena.
Wow.
1,
Fish fries. Fun.
2, 3.
Oh!
Okay, all right. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Hey, thank y'all so much. Thank you.
You did great. We're sending this to the Daytime Emmys.
No problem, lady.
We just do as we're told.
And thank you for bringing
You
your...
flipped over van and I get a burst of adrenaline.
And thank you to those concerned citizens who flipped our van over. As you can see, we're moving again like it was nothing. All right, escape room business, Madison Square Garden, apple picking
Mr. Beast
farm,
compound.
the Mr. Beast compound. These are just references we will all nail. These are things we all have so much knowledge about. The crap house, the green screen dimension, the farmer's market.
Someone suggested that Amazon Prime members can use their free sub.
Wow.
That is true.
Wow, as a potential location pitch, we got Amazon Prime members can use their free sub to subscribe to this show every month. And I'm hearing reports that you can do that continuously, where you can set it up where you just give Amazon gives us some of their money. It doesn't cost you anything.
Except for the cost of Prime.
Except for the cost of Prime, which
That's my favorite place to go.
It's actually way cheaper for you to just give money directly to this show.
That's true. You can just Venmo Chris Chalakian at any time.
Come on now.
Okay, illegal zoo.
Oh, that's fine.
We're not allowed to. Everyone's sort of in agreement we don't televise the illegal zoo. We just let it operate and we all mind our own business about it.
Like
Large hole in
Spider-Man.
the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
International waters. Demolition range, illegal McDonald's. I'm not going to any of the illegal places because I don't want to be a narc. I'm just a journalist.
There, actually.
Journalists can never narc.
Yeah, journalists cannot narc. The T-Mobile store is so funny to me. I don't know why. I don't know why the T-Mobile store is so funny to me.
Because why would you be shocked with T-Mobile?
Yeah, so it's like, why am I there? Anyway. Yeah, we're going to the T-Mobile store.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, okay.
The T-Mobile store. It's the hub of society. Everything's happening at the T-Mobile store. And I want to go there and investigate what's going on. I will not be going to the illegal zoo. I will not be going to the illegal McDonald's. I will not be going to the legal underground fighting ring. I will not be going to the legally gray Apple store. We're going instead to the T-Mobile store.
Okay.
I'm Bobby Brado. I'm going deep to where the real stories are happening at a T-Mobile store. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. What's up?
I'm not really trying to do anything. I just want to get on this side of the garage.
Okay, yeah. Make sure to do that before we go to the bumper.
Huh?
I'm here at the T-Mobile store. I know I'm taking a risk by being here, but I'm willing to put myself out here to report on these important stories. Now I'm here, as you can see, there's some sort of Netflix tie-in over here. Freedom to upgrade I'm seeing. This says no worry, but it says no as in knowledge. Who knows what they mean by that? I'm excited to speak to some people here at the T-Mobile store, but first, I have some breaking stories submitted by you, the subscribers, so let's go ahead and see some of these. No now worry less, I think. I felt normal saying that. No now worry less, I think.
No worry about a thing.
No.
No more worry less. See no worry. No worry, T-Mobile. Okay. Local furry tricks local reporter into believing they are hyper-intelligent canine. Damn!
I knew that.
Damn!
I know they and the groundskeeper had stuff for you.
That was just the whole thing I was a third party to. Damn!
They thought you knew.
God! I was apparently in some sort of kink scenario and I was unaware of it. Or maybe it was just a fun act-em-out. Who knows that type of stuff? Not me, I'm just a journalist. We've got some other stories here. Let's take a look. May 27th to be declared National Befuddled Beat Reporter Day following intense 7-week bender. Oh, come on now. National Befuddled Beat Reporter Day. Well, I picked the wrong day to be doing my job then, I guess, which is today, May 27th. And I'll just say, it's been working. We got another story here, so let's go ahead and see this other breaking news story. This will clear things up, apparently. Quintessential Muffins led a
No, start over. That's not what it said.
Sometimes I just get the first and the last letter and I fill it in. Okay.
Quasi-centennial, but there's an extra Q there.
Quasquicentennial Muffins led a myrmecological rebellion against new ultra microscopics at the, and that's just a bunch of letters. That's not a word.
Bro,
Come
that's
on.
Welsh. Come on, man.
At a bake-off. Thank you so much to whoever submitted that. And let's just say this May 27th is festive, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Look at this. What's going on over here? All right, let's talk to our first person here. Hello.
Ah! Sorry.
Sorry, I thought you knew you were coming over here.
Oh, no. I'm going entirely by sight right now. Hello.
Hi. You're here speaking to the news. I understand you wanted to say something at the T-Mobile store.
Yes, that's right. I'm Handy Lucky. My brother is Palmer Lucky. He invented the Oculus Rift, and he's an awful, fascist, awful person now.
I'm here with the brother of a fascist, Handy Lucky, who's here to talk to me about his own technological advancements.
Yeah, we're going backwards, folks. All this advancement and stuff, you see the misery that it got us. You see where it brought my stupid-ass brother, who's now, like, making missiles and, like, you know, Boston Dynamics robots that can fuck you and that kind of stuff. Well, I'm thinking that we should go back to the fun part of technology. I'm here at where I have my day job, and I want to show you some inventions that I've created.
I'm here with Mr. Lucky, who works at this T-Mobile store, but has also created some inventions to set us back to a time when technology was less scary and we had some control over it. Mr. Lucky, talk to me about it.
Yes, that's right. This is like magical. This is going to bring the magic back to TV and film and phone and stuff, you know?
We're bringing the magic back to phone here at the T-Mobile store. Mr. Lucky, set us up.
So you call the channel you want to watch, and you have to get their permission.
You call the channel you call. So I will call CBS and I'll go. Am I allowed to watch Mike and Molly right now?
Well, don't ask if you're allowed. Say I want to watch Mike and Molly right now.
Okay.
And then about 35 minutes later, you'll see Mike and Molly juicing it up on your TV.
On this TV here?
Free of charge, yep.
Well, let's go ahead and try to make an actual phone call. I want to hear what the person on the other end says.
By all means, what you wanted to watch, pal.
Well,
the world is your oyster with my technology. I'm calling it video phone. No, I don't know about that. I'm calling it Dio-Nasty.
Nice.
That's good?
That's pretty damn good. All right, well, I want to watch The Big Bang Theory. So let's go ahead and call... Ow. Hang on.
Is that me? Hello?
No, it's me. It's me.
Okay.
God, I want to watch The Big Bang Theory right now.
I'm working on it. Christ.
You got Bobby.
Welcome to Video Phone.
Sorry, you called me.
What do you want to watch today?
Oh, you got the... Okay.
Oh, I guess it tapped into me.
Yeah.
Yes, hi. I'd like to watch The Big Bang Theory.
The what?
The Big Bang Theory, the TV show.
I was just
never seen it.
You've never seen it?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Okay, I don't think you have to have seen it. I just want to watch it. I believe it's on...
Right, but if I look it up, like, I gotta kind of have a reference point, you know? Maybe something else?
Something else?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to watch Modern Family on ABC.
Ooh,
No!
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen... I feel like I've picked the two most ubiquitous TV shows of the past 10 years.
Family Guy? You want to watch Family Guy?
We got Family Guy. We can do Family Guy.
Okay, I'd like to watch Family Guy on Fox.
Yes,
if that's
sir!
Okay.
Family Guy on Fox?
Yes.
Oh.
You know what do you know Family Guy as being
I
on?
was talking about Family Guy, the Lifetime movie, about the single father with 6 kids.
Do you just want me to watch? It feels like you're telling me what I'm allowed to watch.
I'm just trying to find something that I know and you know, and that's something I can put on your TV there for you. So
Okay.
let's try this again.
Fish Family Guy?
Yeah, Pitch Fit. He doesn't know about Lifetime Family Guy.
Okay, I would like to watch a Hallmark movie of any kind. Just a nice Hallmark movie about a guy who goes back home after 20 years and, finds his old fling.
Of any kind that's specifically with that plot?
Yes, because that's about 30% of Hallmark movies.
Okay. Looking that up.
I'm here in the T-Mobile store trying to watch a Hallmark movie via convoluted technology from Palmer Lucky's brother. Handy Lucky.
Yeah, sorry, no, we don't got that.
You don't have it.
It's early days, early access with this thing.
Let's do this. What do you have that I can watch? Thank you, Nice Bad Man, for gifting a sub to Seth MacFarlane.
That you can watch right now?
Yes.
Okay, looking up something you can watch right now. There's a really good commercial that I have that you could play.
Okay.
You like?
Let's do it. Set me up, boss.
Okay, this is a commercial for Otesla.
For Otesla?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a prescription.
Okay.
Do you find yourself feeling quite exhausted on a daily basis? Try Otesla, the #1 recommended cure for being exhausted. Doctors suggest that it works.
All right. That was apparently a commercial for something that doctors suggest works.
It works! My machine works!
Mr. Lucky, congratulations on the exciting technology. What is your plan for this? How do you plan to roll it out to market?
Millions and millions of dollars. I want so much money.
Sorry, I'm getting another call.
And you know what? Maybe I want to build rockets. You ever think about that? Rocket for good?
Rockets for good. Finally, rockets for good. Hi, you're on with Bobby.
Hey, you hung up before I could get your credit card information.
I have to pay for this?
Yeah.
I wasn't told I have to pay for this. I guess that makes sense in the business model.
Okay, great. It makes sense. Can I get your
Can you
credit card number?
Yeah, sure. Give us your 3 digits on the back of your card.
Okay, 821.
Thank you.
I didn't give you the rest of the card.
That's all we need.
Okay, scary.
We have everything else.
Scary. I don't like hearing that.
Hey, real pleasure. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank
You're really
you,
good
Mr.
at what
Lucky.
you do.
Thank you. And you're really good at what you do as well, given that what you're doing is very specific.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna steer you.
No! I know there's a gap! I know there's a gap there! I know there's a gap there! I know you're gonna push me into a gap!
All right, that was Mr. Lucky, Palmer Lucky's brother, doing something a little more altruistic, creating a very convoluted TV channel that I can only get through calling, and then they already have my credit card information. Thank you. And it's commercials only, and even the commercial seems insecure about itself. But that's the beauty of old technology, a return to nature, as it were. But I have someone else here who has an exciting story, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah, hey.
Hi, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Paul Ogleby. Are you here to actually cover the in-store?
Yes, we're going in-store today. I'm taking a risk.
Great. Okay, so because I'm here doing an in-store appearance, so it's good then when the cameras actually are here to see the show.
That's right. We've got Paul Ogleby here doing an in-store appearance at the T-Mobile. Tell him what you're doing, Paul.
Oh, yeah, well, you probably already know that I'm the recipient of T-Mobile Technology's very first neural and body link implant.
That's right.
So, this uses like the height of T-Mobile's Motorola Crazer technology to neural link with my organs, esophagus, and cerebellum.
That's right. Paul is completely jacked up on a bunch of wires and gadgets that are going to make him more... What exactly?
It's simple. Like I said, it's Motorola Crazer technology that's jacked into my wetware to get me 5G'd up. And I can be like here, but also in the cloud. And I'm a first case study for the way that everybody's gonna look in 5 to 10 years. And this has improved my life immensely. I'm like good Jared. I'm good Jared because I used it and got better, but without the bad stuff.
That's right. I'm here with a guy who, by his own volition, compared himself to Jared Fogle.
Yes, I'm Jared, but good.
And he and the T-Mobile Corporation wants you to know we've created Jared but good here.
Yes, this is going to be popping on all the posters. You can see no more, worry less. Pretty soon you're going to see my picture and a standee at every T-Mobile store. It's like Jared but good.
Jared but good. That's right, Paul.
Go!
What happened, Paul? Are you okay? What happened?
Sometimes if I'm too close to a 5G tower, I see pop-up ads.
Oh no. Oh God, what are you seeing right now?
I'm seeing
Are
it.
you feeling rather exhausted? Try Otezla.
Oh no, it's an Otezla ad.
Recommended.
Oh God! Am I getting a nosebleed?
You're okay right now.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
It's still working some of the kinks out, but improving all the time. But the great thing about Crazer Technologies is its amazing receptivity and very slim considering what the technological capabilities are.
Very slim, but not in the way that Jared got very slim from eating Subway sandwiches.
No, I got slim because of the technology, and also they had to replace a lot of the organs inside me with tech, like circuit boards and whatnot. So I did go down 3 pant sizes.
That's exciting.
I'm Jared. I'm Jared style, but good.
Jared style but good here at the T-Mobile store. Now I gotta ask, can I call you Jared but good?
I wish you would.
All right.
Jared but good, I wish you would.
We've got a slogan. We've done it.
Yeah.
Jared but good, I've got to ask.
My Crazer technology allows me to jack directly into rhymezone.com. So I'm super excellent at like thesauruses and doing rhymes because I'm always in internet. The best part about this is that like there are times now where sometimes you're not on internet, but with the amazing Crazer technology available coming soon to T-Mobile, you will always be on internet.
Wow, Jared but good, finally making it so you're always on internet. Now I've got to ask, was it a painful procedure?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. The rudimentary technology is still in a kind of a beta phase. So a lot of the surgeries that allow the attachments to be put on have to be done without anesthesia.
Okay, so you were awake as they put this into you and pulled some of your organs out.
I wasn't awake. I was what doctors refer to as double awake. What they have to do is they have to electrify your upper spinal column, thus making your pain receptors 5 times more like receptive. So yes, I was double awake throughout the entire surgery. The esophageal implant was the hardest part. My voice is actually much higher than this if I turn this off.
Wow.
This is the best part, is that you can max your entire wetware so that you can improve and be so much better in every way thanks to the amazing Crazer technology available at your local T-Mobile store.
I believe it, Jared but good. I'm here with Jared but good, who has twice the amount of pain that an average person has. Now, can you demonstrate to us some of these amazing benefits you're getting from this new technology?
As I said, I'm always on internet. I can quickly scan rhymezone.com for amazing rhymes to nearly any turn of phrase that anyone can have. I can immediately scan bing.com for amazing searches. And awesome mobile games can play in my peripheral vision at all times. And what's amazing about me, thanks to my implants, is that I can work while I'm asleep because I can now go into dreams and do just secretarial and office admin remotely while I sleep.
Wow, that's exciting. Now you can finally do your secretarial and office admin work while dreaming. No longer will you be able to explore your subconscious, you will just be doing paperwork in there.
Yeah, the doctor said my subconscious is now like crammed so far down that it can never give me anxiety or little bouts of Proustian memory if I was to eat like a delicious cookie or something.
Wow, and I can say I think all of us are very excited about that.
Because everything tastes like metal to me since I got the implants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hey, there's pros and cons to everything, right, Jared but good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, some people would say I can simply go on rhymezone.com at any time and pull up any rhyme I want, or just use Bing, or...
What if some teenagers come up to you and challenge you to a rap battle when you're at the mall? And then you take out rhymezone.com to try to come up with a good rhyme against them when they're clowning on you for being a little bit larger. And you're scrolling on rhymezone.com, and they're just laughing at you right there in front of the Auntie Anne's pretzels. But now, if those same tweens and teens come to me,
I will be able to come up with amazing rhymes due to my connectivity to rhymezone.com.
Well,
this is but one of the countless benefits that the Crazer technology has offered me.
That felt jarring to hear because it happened to me just last week, where a bunch of tweens got mad at me and challenged me to a rhyme off, and I pulled out my phone, and it only made me more humiliated.
I fear tweens. This is one of the main differences between me and the bad Jared.
Yes, that's right. Another distinction we're pulling between the two. Well, Jared but good, let's see it in action, because I've noticed you haven't rhymed once since you brought up that you could do it.
Give me any word.
Okay, a balloon.
Cartoon.
Okay, did it hurt really badly to do that?
It hurts every time.
Okay, that seemed to hurt so bad, and you didn't really form a sentence with it. You merely offered
You didn't say sentence. You said rhyme.
Okay, I feel like I can pull that just from my own primitive brain to say that balloon rhymes with cartoon. But let's try to do something, and I don't want to hurt you.
I can't bust no more.
You can't.
Ever since the Crazer went in, I don't bust no more.
Well, that's good.
That's another reason I'm different from Jared.
Yeah,
he got into trouble because he wanted to bust so much, and I can't do it. That's on account of I'm good, Jared.
That's good. And I think if we've proven anything from this technology, it's the distinction between you and Jared Fogle.
Good.
We're yet to prove a lot of its value, but we've certainly proven that you're not Jared Fogle.
The values are legion, and if those tweens come at me and try to rap battle me, this time I'm prepared.
All right. Well, let's try it out right now. Let's say I'm a tween, and I'm saying, okay, let's see what you got, pal.
Okay.
Give me a rap right now.
Okay.
An all-new episode of Ghosts, not live tonight.
Uh-oh, you're getting some interference, I think.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a promo from Ghosts.
Oh, no.
Okay, wow.
An all-new episode of Ghosts starring John Hartman.
They're plugging John Hartman in your brain right now.
Yeah, he's a national treasure. He's an amazing young character actor that should be more prominent.
Look, I'm supposed to be a neutral journalist, but I'm willing to say it. John Hartman is a national treasure, and it's time for him to get more roles and get to really showcase his range.
Look at you! Think you're a bunch of cool tweens? You think you're cool? In your dreams. Oh! I don't think that you're very cool. I think all of you should go back to school.
Okay, I have to say, if I was one of the tweens watching this, I would be impressed by the rhymes, but concerned with how much agony you seem to be in between each one.
Shut him down.
Uh-oh.
You need to put me in water quickly.
I need to put you in water? Okay,
No, put me...
Overheat detected.
You gotta put me in water and then immediately put me in rice.
Okay.
You gotta put me in water and then immediately put me in rice.
They're really qualified for that here. Go speak to someone over there.
There's a Yoshinoya across the street. Go, go, go!
Well, they're gonna put Jared but good in the back of a Yoshinoya and settle him down. Oh, I just heard him explode.
Damn!
I just heard him pop right open. Well, if there's one thing we know about him, it's that he's not Jared Fogle. Whether the technology is effective or not, I'll have to talk to some tweens. But don't worry, I'm also not like Jared Fogle. All right, we've got another person here we're going to speak to.
Hi, I'm sorry, do you work here?
Yeah, no, I'm a reporter. I'm breaking news.
Okay. Okay, so I just came from Riverside High. Everyone is dead except for me. I managed to get out, okay?
Uh-oh.
My phone is dead, and I can't figure out what's wrong with it. I charged it. I'm trying to call the police.
Okay.
My phone is not turning on.
Okay,
and I don't know if it's like a connection issue, if it's like a SIM card issue. Do you work here?
No, I'm sorry. I don't work here. I'm a journalist, but that feels like a very important announcement. Everyone at Riverside High is dead? What happened?
They just started getting picked off one by one, you know? Like we all knew the stories of the Riverside Reaper, but that was 25 years ago. Who thought he'd ever come back?
Oh my God.
We thought it was safe to finally have prom again.
This is so exciting. I get to break this story. The Riverside Reaper has returned, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and I'm so stoked to be breaking this story for you. The Riverside Reaper has returned, murdered an entire high school.
Is he in this T-Mobile store?
I don't think so. What's your name?
My name is Christina Moore.
Christina Moore, don't worry. You're safe here in this T-Mobile store. Oh, I just rhymed and I didn't even need a bunch of painful wires to make it happen. That's exciting. Christina, I'm getting the story of the damn century right now, so excuse me if I'm a little excited about this, but everyone you know and went to school with is dead. Do I have that right?
Oh my god, yes!
Okay.
They killed Steven right in front of me.
Oh my
we
god.
We were gonna make out in the broom closet, and I was gonna lean in to kiss, and I never had a kiss before, and I read you're supposed to close your eyes when you go to kiss, and so I closed my eyes and I leaned in, but when Steven's lips never romantically met mine in the moment that would signify our true and eternal love, I opened my eyes, and what I saw was Steven's eyes wide open staring at me, but they were like glassy, and there was a pitchfork stuck through his neck.
Oh my god, wow, you thought you were having a beautiful moment. You opened your eyes to see he didn't meet your lips. You said, "What's going on, Steven?" And then you looked down and saw he had been impaled with a pitchfork. Yeah. Wow, what an exciting development. Christina, this has got to be devastating for you. Your life will never be the same again because the Riverside Reaper has returned, and you heard it here first from Bobby Brado. What did he look like? Not Steven, the Riverside Reaper.
I don't know, because every time I saw him, he was sort of wearing, like, a mysterious robe. But if I had to guess, I would say something like, maybe it was more of a trench coat. I don't know. He kind of gave off, I guess, like, groundskeeper energy.
Wow, okay, we're getting some developments on what the Riverside Reaper might look like. And it is a groundskeeper. That's good to know. We're gonna be on the lookout for that. And I think, I don't want to cause a stir here, but if you see anyone who looks like a groundskeeper, an angry mob should maul them to death, just to be safe, because you don't know if it's maybe the Riverside Reaper. Just to be safe, folks out there, if you see anyone who looks like they could be a groundskeeper or are carrying a pitchfork, beat them to death with your bare hands. It's an important thing to do as an act of civil service. Now, Christina, I do want to ask you about the gory details of your friend's demise. Oh my god! It's the Riverside Reaper. I'm gonna say it.
No, I'm just trying to get a phone for my talking dog.
What? You're trying to get a phone for your I'm not participating in this again.
What?
I heard about this. I heard this was not a legit thing. I'm not participating in this again.
No, they have full-on conversations. They can, like...
Yes, they have full-on conversations because they're a furry. They're just dressed like a smart dog, but they're talking at the amount that a normal human would understand.
They don't got thumbs to use the thing.
Oh my god, I did it!
Christina.
Oh my god, I killed him!
Christina, I'm really proud of you.
You did it!
I'm really proud of you, but I hate to break the news that was not the Riverside Reaper. I had met him earlier. He was a man who had some weird situation with the furry going on. I'm not exactly sure on the details.
What?
That was not the Riverside Reaper. You just killed an innocent man. But don't worry. People will understand given all the horrible stuff that just happened to you.
But my dead dad's antique gun only had one bullet in it.
Why'd your dad die? Was he at the school?
No, my dad died 25 years ago under mysterious circumstances, and no one ever saw him again. And all I know is that his voice sounded a lot like this voice that was calling me on my phone a lot in the last few weeks, being like, Christina, you know?
Yeah, and the Riverside Reaper spared everyone but you?
Yeah!
Or killed everyone but you? Mm.
Yeah, and then when it was just me and him, he was like, finally, you and I could have some quality time.
Okay, that feels like an important detail, Christina. That feels like something you mentioned right at the
I need to call the police. Do you work here?
I don't work here, but if anyone's at home, please call the police because Christina has just given me an incredible story and we got to get this thing developing. Now, hang on. I'm seeing a really scary thing over here.
What?
I'm seeing an ominous pitchfork.
This way?
No, Christina, turn 180. 180 it.
Here?
No.
Back
180.
up.
180.
Back up.
Back up, but then turn your body. Back
what
up,
do I
and
do?
turn your body. No, Christina, you're going right. Don't worry.
Christina.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's me.
I finally.
Can you just give me 1 second to set this up? Bobby Brado here reporting the news. I've got the Riverside Reaper reconnecting with his daughter, finally getting to say, and I gotta wonder about, you're 25 and still in high school. I'm not gonna get into that.
What?
I'm here breaking tonight's top story.
I'm not. My dad disappeared 25 years ago, but he had already saved some of his sperm in a cryobank. And so when my mom came of appropriate childbearing age, she used his sperm because my dad and my mom were high school sweethearts, and she was murdered at her prom.
Okay. And doesn't that all make complete sense? All right, Riverside Reaper, sorry to cut you off. Jump in whenever you're ready.
Christina.
Yeah?
I finally have you right where I want you.
Where is that?
At the T-Mobile store. I was wondering maybe I could buy you a sidekick or something. It's
Oh
been a
my
long time.
God, you're my dad!
Dad, yeah.
Oh my God, Dad!
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
No, I was actually just getting a second job over at the horse track.
You've been alive this whole time?
Yeah.
You've been at a horse track for 25 years?
That's why would I have this pitchfork and
Dad.
this robe that stops hay from sticking into my skin because I'm allergic to it.
Dad.
Christina.
Were you scared that I wouldn't be willing to accept you back into my life after you'd been missing for these 18 years?
Honestly, I mean, I was just trying to save up enough money to get you a gift.
This sucks.
Wait, did you kill all my friends?
Ooh,
Did you shove that through Steven's neck before I was able to have my first kiss?
They're all right here, too.
Oh my God, just out of frame, all of your friends.
Oh my God, it was all fake?
It's all a surprise party for you.
Oh my God.
We'd never be.
Oh my God.
You'd never be dead?
No.
We wouldn't be dead.
Never. We love you.
Wow. And you can see four hands, but rest assured, there's so many more just
Each of
out
these
of frame.
belongs to one person, so there's like at least 4 of us.
My graduating class was 194.
Yeah, and I see them all right over there.
Wow, it's Veronica, and that's Mark, and that's Scott, and that's
one?
Andrew, and that's Matt C, and that's
me.
Matt D. Oh my God, and that's Wendy, and that's Ron, and that's Michaela, and that's...
Can you all do this somewhere else? I gotta report the news. I'm sorry.
What?
I thought I had a really cool story, and this is just a father
Oh my
and daughter
God.
reconnecting.
This isn't cool enough for
No,
you?
I don't want this. You were at a racetrack. Awesome, man. Try to be a demon next time.
And that groundskeeper I shot, he's not really dead?
You
What?
killed someone?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a fake bullet.
No, I don't.
What?
I don't think. I
And
mean,
your antique gun?
That's not...
you can actually see he's right on the floor right
Yeah.
here.
Oh no! Oh no! He's dead for real! Oh no, he's dead for real! Don't look, Jade! Don't look, Monica!
Okay, don't read every.
Don't look,
read them all.
Michelle!
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right,
Okay,
I gotta move
love
on.
you, Dad. I'm sorry.
Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Go buy a phone. Go buy a phone. Don't. I'm not afraid of that. It's not mythical. I thought it had magic powers or something. It's just a stick. Get that out of here. Well, I'm here not breaking the story of my damn career. And
There's like 4 sub-stories.
May 27th is right, I'll say that. Don't worry about it. All right, we've got 4 stories here to report on.
News Anchor Day.
It's not exactly the phrasing.
Whenever the anchors are dumb as shit.
No, it's every day. Fuck! Put it back up. Put it back up. Area man found drilling headphone jacks back into new smartphones. Oh, that must be the lucky boy. That must be Mr. Lucky, who's doing a noble service by making it so AirPods don't exist anymore. You gotta drill. He's drilling into all the phones. I'm hoping he understands the technology well enough to make sure he's not just breaking everyone in town's phone. But if he does, come on over to the T-Mobile store and you can get a new one. Let's see what else we got. Senate votes 99-1 that the girl reading this is beautiful. Sole nay vote comes from Senator Sanders of Vermont. Aw, man!
Oh, Bernie!
That's my guy! God damn it. Senator Sanders voting that the girl reading this is not beautiful.
Okay, but there must have been like some kind of pork in there.
I think he's just sticking to his convictions and saying that even if this is going to placate a certain demographic, he wants to make sure that he's staying true to his... This just in, every groundskeeper and gardener in town murdered by angry mobs. No one's sure whose fault that is. But it's a tragedy nonetheless.
Hey, they're coming after me, friends!
Okay, and apparently they're still active and at large. So if you're a groundskeeper, bad news. All right.
Groundskeepers? No, people are killing Scots!
Oh, okay. That one's definitely not my fault. I said nothing to solicit that kind of thing. All right, let's see what other news stories we've got. Some more coming in here. Local 16-year-old hacker considers what it would feel like to truly, quote, dox a guy. What does that mean? What could that mean? Local 16-year-old hacker considers what it would feel like to truly dox a guy. Is that a
story about someone considering doing
It's a story about a local hacker who thought about doing something.
Social security.
No. Oh, you wouldn't know that. That's fine. Does Chris not own a phone? Oh, I actually do own a phone. Motorola Razr. Got it right here. And also my name's Bobby. Anyway, T-Mobile experimented on man who claimed to be Jared But Good, charged on 12 counts of child murder after crashing into local pediatric psych ward. Now let's be clear about this. That is not what Jared Fogle did. There is still a large gap between Jared Fogle's behavior and Jared But Good's behavior. Granted, he killed a bunch of kids, but that is completely different than what happened in that other situation. All right, do we have any more stories?
No.
Okay, then let's speak to another person I've brought here with me to the or who's showing up to the T-Mobile store, who has something important that they'd like to speak about. Woo! I've been through the ringer today. Thought I had the story of my damn life. No. Wrong. All right, here we go. Hi. Hello.
We've met before.
I'm not sure.
Sure we did. At your house, remember?
I'm sorry, I'm on the new.
In fact, I'm there right now.
What's up?
Why don't you call me on your Motorola Razr?
Call my home phone?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name is not important.
Okay, so I won't worry about it. I'm here with a scary man who says he's currently in my home, and if I call him, I will speak to him. Let's see what happens. And don't everyone else feel silly that they made fun of me for still having a landline, but it's coming in handy right now.
Hello.
Hi.
You're talking to me right now.
How'd you get in my house?
The question should be, how am I here and also there?
I hate to be this guy, but this could easily be two different guys. One could just be at my house.
What? I'm obviously the same guy.
No, it's me. It's me.
Don't we have the same voice?
You've got the same voice.
You're both talking at the same time.
Oh.
No, I am. We are talking
I
at the
am.
same time.
Well, but see, that
we're saying the same thing.
I guess so, but I don't understand how that proves.
We're on the
anything
same
necessarily.
side.
Okay, now who's filming me right now?
Don't look at me.
Don't look at you.
They're not there. Look, it's the same guy on the phone, okay? And you should
Okay.
be scared.
Yes.
What? For what? Who are you? Who are either of you?
Who are we? What a great question. Could it be that we are the darkness inside you? And could it be that this is the perfect way to show you the amazing connectivity of the Motorola Razr?
No freaking way! I'm the Everything Now Show. Thank you so much for joining me. I do this show 5 times a week, every Monday, Tuesday,
And I'm Chris also. We do the show every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
I'm Chris as well. You should follow us on all the social media platforms here, and also join our Patreon, where you can join for free. You can get access to a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff, but you can also pay for a membership. At the lowest tier, $3, you get access to discounts on our merch, like this poster that is still available. You can get it. It's signed by the cast and numbered. You can also get some shirts. We have a few left.
Designed by Julie Griner.
Check these out. Wow.
Look at that.
Oh wow, they're beautiful.
Is that Petra?
It's Jonks.
It's Jonks.
Who's kind of our Petra.
And this shirt that I'm wearing, no longer available. We had
Ooh.
one run of it and it's gone forever.
Damn.
And that will be the case with this one too.
That would be like that. And soon
So
you'll
definitely
be,
get
if you
it.
got one, you'd be wearing it. You'd be like, they're never gonna make these ever again.
Hear that? The shirts are so comfortable. Guess you gotta buy one now.
Yeah.
And thank you so much to our hot dog standees, Sentinel, Creative Steve, Rewardian, Caboose, and New Dark 90. Thank you so much. Follow us on all of our socials here. We're doing sketches every week now.
That's true.
And also follow the show if you haven't yet. And I believe that's all.
The Patreon already?
Yeah, we talked about the Patreon.
Discord?
Discord,
Yeah.
yes.
Tumblr, we're on Tumblr.
Tumblr, we gotta get that up here. We're on Tumblr as well.
Posting clips, y'all. Posting GIFs, y'all.
Y'all do returns for these shirts?
Ooh,
What's up?
No returns.
No
You don't do
returns.
returns?
No,
Sorry.
we don't let them think.
You
we
do have to
returns.
pay us
Okay.
because you asked for a return.
I started wearing this around, and every time I would have it on, I would get like 70 people's phone numbers, and I would just fuck constantly.
Right.
I'm so sorry about that.
You're just gonna
I'm
have to
really
live with
sorry
that
about
for the rest
that.
of your life.
This
is our bad.
That's a side effect of the shirt, unfortunately.
Oh, God, that's so
It's a bug,
embarrassing.
not a feature, and we're really sorry about
We're
that.
so sorry to all of you whose lives have been made cooler and more sexual because of our show.
Ah, that
We're
sucks.
so sorry
sorry.
about that. Thank you so much for that setup from our amazing guests. Let's bring out both our amazing guests, Ross and Sarah. Come on into our little house here.
Oh my God,
We made it all the way to the house.
Yes, you made it into the house.
We're in the pink
Ross,
room.
Bryant, Sara, Caplan, thank you both so much for doing the show. We have your Instagram handles, but is there anything specific you'd like to plug or promote?
What a cool question.
Yeah, great question.
Wow.
Cool question.
I don't know, we could promote our next Chill Touch show, I guess.
Yeah, we got a Chill Touch show on May 31st, and if you're in Los Angeles, you can come watch it live at the Upright Citizens Brigade.
But it's also available for live streaming if you're anywhere else around the world. So you can buy live streaming tickets at the Upright Citizens Brigade website.
And it'll be available for 7 days after. So if you're not able to live stream it directly, you can buy the show after the fact.
That's right.
Check it out.
It's great. It's us and our good friends Mary Lou and Zach Reno doing D&D nerd-inspired improv determined by the roll of a D20.
Yeah, so if you're all about that dork life, come and check it out.
Dork life.
Nerd shit.
That's right.
Hashtag dork life.
That geek type beat.
Yeah.
You know it. Thank you so much. You two are so damn funny. This was awesome.
Thank y'all.
We're getting a heart chill touch.
Oh, we got a lizard man
The
in
one and
the
only
chat.
Lizard Man.
One and only Lizard Man.
Bringing him in.
Thank you so much, truly. Who are we rating, Rocky?
Thank you so much for
We're
having
gonna
us.
rate Little Treat
our pleasure.
Presents.
What a joy.
We're gonna
We're gonna
rate
rate Little Treat.
Little treat. Say hi to Kip for us.
And whoever's on with them.
We're Garage Improv. They're Garage Clowning.
That's right.
God.
One step over, really.
There's as much stick here.
Much sticky.
And I did not read the message about the Knicks. I'm not going to let that affect me. All right, bye everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll have Luke and DBJ on.
Woo!
That. Look at BBJ. Fun. All right. We have rated. I have
G.
stopped
Smith
this
is playing.